All right. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Let's begin, shall we? I'll start this off by going, hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some Castlevania Symphony of Horrors. That's right, the fan game that we helped out beta test a little bit from this, well, a fair chunk. I played a lot of the beta and demo releases of it. Yeah, it's finally released into 1.0, everybody. Please do go check it out. You can find it through the developer's YouTube, which goes to their Discord, you know, because that's just how things are done these days. But their YouTube deserves some traffic too, so more people can find out about the game. So please go check out their channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. I have it pinned up above. And yes, Madman, a full release of a fan game. It's the end times. But yes, let me catch up with chat here. Go, Nibnob, congressing that first. Rabbits, good to see you well. Puck, Madman, welcome in everybody. Hope everyone's doing well today. But yes, I'm looking forward to this because I helped out with a few things in this game as well, in terms of testing and giving ideas. And the developer, Relic, dude is a real bro. He's really cool, and just, he put his heart and soul into this. Definitely deserves a lot of credit, because this is probably the best fan remake of a notorious game out there. Because everyone knows that Simon's Quest, which is what this game is based off of, is notorious. Mostly due to the AVGN, but it's a thing of, it's notorious. There's no denying that. This game right here, this fan remake... Oh, my controller just disconnected. Whoops. Let's try that again. This fan remake... this fan remake is done in a 2.5D HD2D, same thing, tomato, the attic, the Arctic style. And, well, it runs really good. It has multiple graphic options. For those who are wondering, there's different windowed modes. You can go full screen, borderless, or windowed. We're going borderless. You got shading qualities, low, medium, high, Lords of Shadows. Then you also have individual graphic options, such for shadows that go for low, medium, and high, post-processing, low, medium, high, and effects, low, medium, and high. That's a lot of effort for a fan game right here. And as you can see, it pauses everything until you choose and then hit back, at which point it'll start playing with your graphics as you want it. So there's a lot in here already. Also, we are going to delete our old save file, because we're starting from the top. We're starting from the top. So we're just gonna do this to all of them just to make sure. All right. So let's sit down, get our controller, and get ready. We're not going with save slot 1 or save slot 2 because first is the worst, second is the best, but third is the one with the treasure chest. And we start here. 7 years ago. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Yep. We start off with a Dracula fight, just like in Symphony Night, whenever they did this, because, ooh boy. Okay, we got this. It's just Castlevania 1 Dracula. We know what we're doing. Move out every zig. Uh-oh. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I jumped too early. It's fine though. It's just Drac. It's just Drac. No fear. No fear. I jumped right into that. That is my own damn fault. All right, we got this. I gotta remember how long my whip is. Gotta remember, we're almost to the Cookie Monster part, so we gotta be a little careful. Gotta be a little careful. There we go. Hey, Kinnan. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, and his parts went scattering to the four winds. Ow. All right. We got this. It's the Curse of Man, which is the actual name from the manual, by the way. I just call it the Cookie Monster because it looks like an angry, pissed off Cookie Monster. There we go. All right. the fire still hurts. Teabag as his tradition, and there we go. Simon Belmont of the infamous Belmont clan defeated Count Dracula, ridding the land of Transylvania from his evil influence and restoring peace. However, celebration of the people would come too soon. As time passed, the land began to rot, and Simon was inflicted with an illness that would threaten to take his life. One night, a mysterious, ghostly maiden approached Simon. She bared the news that Simon's illness was no accident. It had been a curse placed by Dracula upon his death to slowly kill the Belmont and rot the land from within. The only way to rid both Simon and Transylvania of the curse is to gather Dracula's remains and burn them once and for all. Step into the shadows of the Hell House. You've arrived back here at Transylvania on business to destroy forever the curse of the evil Count Dracula. All right. Title card. Here we go. Castlevania Symphony of Horrors. Let's rock. All right. Just gotta wait a moment. It's gonna take a moment. It's just gonna do this. We're gonna sit here. I could hit B to skip. I don't think there's a need to hit B to skip. There we go. It was loading in. This game takes place after Castlevania 1, so you start off at the end of the first one. Rest of the god statue and heal your wounds. Oh, he implemented. Ooh. Okay, we have air move. Oh, okay. I forgot how good this felt to play. You need to leave. You're bad luck. Man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that, I'd have 5 nickels. They say you're cursed, but I don't believe you're bad. Let me check something. Is there a sound option? It's a little quiet. Hold up. Volume mixer. Nope. That is it. All right. It's just a little quiet then. All right. There is an instruction manual. You can walk, kneel, jump, whip attack, sub-weapon attack, use Dracula's remains with right trigger, left bumper to bring up the map screen, and right-click to show radio menu. You can control your jumps a little bit. It's not quite the way you think. You still have momentum on your jumps, but you have the ability to turn around and go back to where you were. You can't. It's not as free-flowing as Symphony of the Night. It's more limited, and I appreciate that. Hey, Wolf, welcome in, welcome in. Sub-weapon attack. Knife, throw in a straight line. Throw in a straight line to hit the one enemy at a distance. Light damage. Silver knife, faster than knife, pierces all enemies, light damage. Golden knife. Bursts into holy fire on hitting the first enemy, high damage. Holy water bursts into holy fire for continuous damage on hitting the ground, medium damage. The sacred flame, holy flame that moves along the ground, high damage. The axe flies to an arch to hit high-reaching enemies, medium damage. Then you have the holy cross, throws a straight line through enemies and returns. I also like to call it the holy boomerang. We have the diamond, also known as the ricochet rock in later games. Bounces at an angle off all surfaces when thrown and pierces enemies, high damage. Laurels makes Simon invincible to all damage except falling to death for a short time. Garlic, extremely low damage but can stun enemies in place as well as summon ghosts when placed in the right areas. The holy bibble rotates around Simon to damage all enemies within its range, medium damage. An oak stake can't hurt enemies, but must be used to break the living blood wall in important guarded areas. Whips. The whip attack is done with X, that's your standard attack, but there are multiple whips in this game. The short leather whip is a sad replacement for what was once Simon's ancestral weapon of choice, very low damage. The thorn whip, a stronger, longer whip that can draw more hearts from enemies. A chain whip, made from iron chain and stronger, it forces more coins from enemies. The Morning Star, a chain whip with an added mace on the end, has been blessed by the church to do higher damage and has even longer reach. The Flame Whip. When the Morning Star is enchanted by the right magics, it burns with the power of heaven and the fury of hell. Cost 1 heart to use. And then, of course, the Vampire Killer. Simon's ancestral whip used to destroy Dracula for generations. This power was faded after the last fight with Dracula and must be restored. The crystals: white, blue, and red. The white, blue, and red crystals will allow Simon to access areas through magic. When you see colored sparkles, it indicates that a colored crystal is required for the blocks to either appear or disappear, freeing the way. Other times you must kneel for a statue to use the crystals. We got the Master Whip. Exactly. And there are passive items. A lantern gives Simon some light in the darkness so that the darkness isn't as dangerous. Left trigger for manual use. The silk bag allows you to carry 2 laurels unless you carry 2 more laurels, makes it a total of 4. Crucifix. This blessed gold crucifix was used to block the path to Castlevania, home of Dracula. It's the only thing that can open the way again. There's the double shot, a relic that increases sub-weapon damage by 50%. And this time the triple shot, a stronger relic that increases sub-weapon damage by 75%. If someone has both the double and triple shot, sub-weapon damage increased by 150%. Then of course you have Dracula's Remains. After all, this is a remake of Simon's Quest, so remains are here. The Rib. When you possess the rib gives Simon the ability to block most projectiles, right trigger for manual use. The Nail, while active, gives 15% damage boost to Simon's whip and allows certain walls to be broken. The Heart: not only does the Heart give a 25% damage reduction to Simon, but the ferryman at the Dead River is obsessed with it. The Eye? Well, the Eye will give Simon a vampire's view of the world and reveal breakable walls as well. The Ring. Kissed by his followers, Vlad's ring provides double the damage to all attacks, but slowly bleeds out the wearer until they are dead. And of course the Fangs, a forgotten remain that can make Dracula's full power come again. There are also upgrade items you can find in the world. HP max up, increase HP by 10. Heart max up, heart up by 5. Whip power up. Permanently raise the all whip attack power by 1. Hearts allows you to use sub-weapons. Pork chop, aka wall chicken. Sweet meat cooked to perfection and hidden throughout the land, restores 50 HP. Coins and money bags. The merchants in Transylvania are a greedy lot and they do not give away their possessions for free. This is very true. Alright, there's the instructions, everybody. I hope you were paying attention. Time to hunt that graveyard duck? Oh, you better believe it. Yeah, they did a lot of work on this game. Alright, let's ride. You, sir. You'll need something to protect you. Take this knife for 50 gold. I have 75. We'll take it. Hope the knife will serve you well. Alright, let's equip it. There we go. There we are. Had it properly selected. Alright, we're moving forward. That guy will be a fast travel point for us, but for now, we're just moving. Oh, something I also forgot to do. I think in this thing, yeah, CRT filter. You gotta look like it's on a CRT if you want to. Built in. Which is really cool. But we're gonna go ahead and go with the CRT filter off for now. Signpost. The abyss path is below. Do not enter without light. Very, very good. Widescreen CRT. The thing is, there were widescreen CRTs back in the day. Not many, but there were some. Oh, man. You know, I think... Oh, we forgot to get the white crystal. Okay. Well, I'm going to get the lantern first, because I remember where that is. And then we're going to go back and get the crystal. Beware of the water. Yeah, be very careful of the water. After all, mermen live there. Those right bastards. HP max up. We love to see it. Grab as many of these as we can. There we go. I was slightly off range with the whip attack. Meh. We're getting good money, though. We got 46 money. Go west for Jova and end up his path, north for Veros. And we do want money. We do want cash money. I almost took fall damage there. Well, sort of. If you fall from a set height, you do die. Just straight up, you do die if you fall from a set height. Most falls won't kill you, but there are some that will. Sir, You can have this lantern. I'm not using it for 80 gold. Don't have the gold yet, but maybe if I... Are you not using the lantern now, asshole? All right, we need to kill some monsters, get some money. Oh, there's the money. Okay, perfect. Hey, Sylvain, welcome in, welcome in. Give me that lantern. Careful out there. Now we can see. Now we can see in the dark. That was one of the most important things we could have got right here. Because whenever night comes around, ooh boy, the enemies get tough. And you want to be able to see them coming. Now, the best way to farm money in this game is to go to a village at night and farm the zombos. So we're heading towards a village now. Ooh. As I said, it gets a little more risky at night. A little more risky. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-bum. Let's see if we can find some. Ah, bat. Bat. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of farming here. There you are, you right bastard. Zombies have a really high money drop rate. So, that is why we're here farming them. Oh god, I'll reach out in a moment. I'm currently being surrounded by enemies on all sides. Take care of errands and supper. Ah, gotcha. God, I love how quickly we can throw weapons. This is like Simon. You know what? I learned from my Dracula fight. I'm just gonna toss these like crazy. All right, we're just gonna stay. Oh God, right here and keep on farming. Look, we got some hearts too. Not that we necessarily need them at the moment, but never hurts to have them. Ooh, there we go. Now I see you, Zombo. See, we're already at 162 money. We're gonna be able to buy not only the, I think we'll be able to get the chain whip out of this, but also maybe even the thorn whip if we play our cards right. Or a sub weapon. We need the holy water. I forgot to grab the holy water from the, ooh. Whoops. Whoopsie-daisy. But I wanted to get over here as soon as possible so I could go ahead and grab the lantern and get some good money. So, it's fine. Hey, Ime, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, we're going in here. We're gonna heal up. Saved and healed you. You can spare 50 gold for the church. You may receive our blessing. Our blessed gift, yes. Okay, that was the holy water, I think. Yep. Okay. Target-rich environment, indeed. Berkeley's tomb, I saw glowing bricks deep inside. Mm-hmm. You're the weapon merchant, right? Thorn whip will help you kill the monsters. 175 gold. You know what? It's not the chain whip, it's the thorn whip, but we'll take it. All right. So let's go ahead and change our whip. A little bit more range and a bit more damage. If you didn't get a lantern yet, there's a man in the cliffside, Jova Woods. He may have one for you. All right, trying to remember where the crystal was. I think that was in the first town, actually. Spraying at the altar in front of Berkeley's tomb, and I heard something loud inside. Yep, we're gonna have to go there. But yeah, old Pokemon, good to see you too. Farming zombies never gets old. Exactly. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. After all, there's no level ups in this game. It is just, you know, doing what you gotta do to survive. Oh, darling, you made it all the way here. My. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, indeed I did. There's a crazy man with a blue crystal that ran deep into Dava's path. Okay, I think, yeah, the white crystal we get... I think we get the white crystal at our starting town? Need money for my service, 100 gold. All right, well, thing is, we could go back, but we're gonna go forward a little bit first. And there's a reason for that. You see, I remember, if it's still there, I remember where a whip upgrade is. Graham, I'm gonna have to be careful because these guys, they ain't lollygagging. We got Fleaman here. Also, I love the reflection on the water. That's really nice. There we go. Ooh, money. Don't leave any money behind. All right, let's see. Yeah, right here. There's a whip upgrade over there. We cannot get that yet. We'll get that one later. There should be another upgrade around here that I believe is behind an invisible wall, if I remember correctly. That's a sturdy bone. All right, it should be around here somewhere. I think it's right past this. Did I pass it already? I don't think I passed it. Ow, asshole. You know what? Let's get our Kniffy ready. All right, it should be around here, I think. No, this is something different, right? Danger, not enter the caves. I think it's a little bit more forward, actually. You know, it's a good thing we have this Thorn Whip. It's giving us enough hearts to keep ourselves alive here. Where was it? Did it get moved? Ooh, did they move it? They may have moved it. Interesting. Keep me on my toes. We love our Kniffy? Exactly. We love a good Kniffy. I do want to buy some garlic from the person in here, too. Oh. Well, it's storm time, but hey, in here? Hello, sir. I found this garlic. You can have it for 150 gold. I have 150 gold. You right bastard. All right. Lantern on. Got some good money out of that. Was it right here, maybe? I'm trying to remember where it was, because there is an upgrade somewhere. I do remember that much. Oh, it's nighttime again. Gotta be ready. You know what? Let's switch to our holy water. Good thing, again, good thing we got that Thorn Whip. That Thorn Whip is going to come in major handy here. As you can tell. We got some hearts back from it. You know, I'm going to kill this thing just to try to get some money. We got hearts, not money. All right. Ah, shit, it's the bonehead. It's all right. We got him. To the east, reach Algebra. West to reach Veros. Noted. Was it here? No. Oh. Well. Let's not go into the poison water. Say we did. I'm getting way too greedy. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I should have turned back at a fair bit ago. Yeah, but okay. I know, me getting greedy must be a day that ends in Y, right? Nope, we're going down. I swear to God, it's right on the other side of that. I don't think it is. All right. So I want to get a whip upgrade, but I don't think I can get it right now. Ow. My feelings. You know what? We've taken some damage. It might be wise just to get a game over and restart. Okay, these zombos mean business. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. I mean, we could keep moving forward, actually. As long as I don't get knocked to the pit again, we'll be fine. And day is here now, so we don't have to worry about the enemies being as durable anymore. I think we'll keep moving forward. We can do this. I'm just gonna wait. Actually, what am I doing? I had a knife. I had a kniffy. Danger, burial grounds to the right. All right, keep moving. Ah, there it is. There's the upgrade I was looking for. Okay. Fake wall, and it is now a HP max up. Okay. I thought it was a whip upgrade. I was wrong. I was wrong. Hey, we got some money out of it, though. And you know what? Honestly, I think this was a good spot to end up, because now look at the money we're earning here. We're at 92 money again already. Good spot to be. Good spot to be. Suddenly ghosts and goblins? True, the knife is very useful. All the sub-weapons in this are actually really useful. They did a good job with it. I still love how fast Simon walks in this. Alright, this should be the next town over. Speak to a coachman to return here. Alright. You. There's a crazy person deep within Daba's path who studies Dracula. Hey, Osamu. Welcome in, welcome in. Yep, Simon's Stretch too. It is Simon after all. Stretch, you got it. The lake east of the cemetery has something strange about it. Past the lake are the towers and the Jova Marsh. You can't pass the marsh without laurels. You know, to me that sounds like a challenge, but I know it's true. I lost my lantern on the way here. Sucks to be you. The guy inside is selling a chain whip. Hell yeah, how much does the chain whip cost again? 200? 500. I need a lot more money. All right. Every time someone goes into the cemetery, they never come back. All right, well, first things first, talk to this dude. People aren't praying anymore. I feel they've given up. Well, better than letting down. Running around and deserting you, you know? Kill the monsters, you'll need this axe. 150 gold. I don't have 150 gold, but that would be useful. I watched from afar as Castlevania fell 7 years ago. Fair. My wife used to love cooking with garlic. You know what? Garlic is tasty. Garlic is good. But yeah, how you doing, Osamu? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're gonna go to the east a little bit more. Oh, also, there is a map. You can actually see names like Aljiba, Veros Marsh, Veros, Davis Path, Jova Woods, Jova. You get all the places labeled along the way, which is really nice. Because Simon's Quest is, by definition, a Metroidvania. Or search action as it's called in Japan, but Metroidvania. It's just Metroidvania. It'll always be Metroidvania in my books. You know what? Holy water. Walk into this. Okay, fine. Kniffy. All right. Ah. Go. No. Let me go. Let me go. Dunkov. All right. Beware, ghosts have been sighted. So we need the garlic for right here. If we use the garlic right here, we can get an extra item. Again, zombies for money. We need to go back to town. Town will have more money zombies because the green zombies are worth money more. Okay, back to town, back to town, back to town, 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 back to town, back to town, back to town, town, town. Give me the money, zombies! Alright. Alright, they should be spawning in any moment. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy. But I was right. They were spawning in any moment. If we're lucky, we might actually be able to get the chain whip, which will make everything so much easier here on in. Because if we can get 500 money to get the chain whip, then we can get all the money we need for everything else a lot earlier on. You know? Is it a lot of farming at the beginning? A little bit, but that's just because I like to be prepared. A good adventure always prepares, after all. Mm-hmm. Lots of hearts, but little cash this time. Unfortunate. Because my hearts are full. I am like Link. I filled up my hearts. So I could save the Princess Zelda. Ganon did not take her well, and now the children don't play. But now the children don't play. I don't know if they will when Simon saves the day, though. Hallelujah. We need more money. We're at 200. I do know that we need the white crystal, though, at some point, just so we can go ahead and do the first dungeon, so to speak. Scar song starts playing. You know, I've actually... I'm gonna say something that's gonna seem blasphemous. I know scenes from it, but I've never actually seen The Lion King. Yep. I've never actually seen The Lion King. Alright, we're here. We're gonna fight some Skelebobs and some Zombos and some Grabby Hands. Because they also give money. Alright, just like that. And we're doing good. Nope, no Grabby Hands. Bad, shame on you. No biscuit. Alright, zombies give the most money. So, we're just gonna do this. Why do they give the most money? Because there used to be people with pockets. Skelebobs, though, they ain't got nothing on them. Well, sometimes. I don't want to go too far in. Not here, anyway. Skelebobs still have that prison pocket. True. Alright. Alright, we need the blue crystal to go past here. Knew the magic of the blue crystal? Yep. That's where Dungeon 2 is. We're not ready for that yet. So we're gonna start heading back. We still need cash money. Art imitates life. It does feel like the day-night cycle is a little bit better than what used to be in the old demo versions. Though that might just because I haven't played the demo versions in a minute. Ow. Oh, here we go. This is what we want to see. That's some good cash money. Hell yeah. Oh, and it's storming now. All right. Nothing I'm not used to. Okay. Same it. Ooh, now, Baba. Okay, come on. Drop your wallets. I got way too greedy there. Okay. Getting some coins, but there's the big money bag. Hell yeah. All right, remind me, I can't get greedy. If I get greedy, I get dead. Ah, 388. We're getting close. Okay, come on. Money? Some coinage, but not big coinage. Though we did effectively double the cash that we had already. So that is something, you know? I see the cash money. I want the cash money. I will get the cash money! Okay. It's nighttime, we're fighting. We should go back to where the other zombos are, because green zombos have a higher chance of dropping money. Alright, we're moving. We've almost got the 500 for the chain whip. We'll have it by the end of the night. I can't be mad. That bat dodged my Kniffy. 446. 456. Hell yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. 467. All right. Keep in mind, we will more or less want, I want to say 600 money, so that we can use the fast travel to get back to where we were before. Otherwise, we will have to travel all the way back to where we used to be, in Jova, because I believe that is where the white crystal is. Hey, Relic, welcome in. Could we get a shout out for Relic, please, folks? That is the developer of this game. Relic, it's good to see you, buddy. How you been? How you been? But yeah, how's it going? Just doing a little bit of money farming at the moment. You know me. I like treasure. Come on, Zombo. There's a Zombo. Oop. Have to use voice text listening to your stream as you're driving? Ah, a long day at work, so you don't respond immediately. That's right. No worries, no worries. I'm glad to see you stop on in. And do be safe on your drive home. Do be safe on your drive home. All right. Oh, we've almost got enough to where you can get the. You know, honestly, we could. No. I don't want to over-prepare. I want the chain whip, and then I can focus on things after that. Honestly, if I didn't get the thorn whip, I could have gone ahead and had enough for the chain whip immediately once I got here. But that's fine. We took our time. You're the one with the chain whip, right? Chain whip, yep, I'll buy it. Perfect, okay. Give me that money-making machine. It's also a little... It also works on candles. How's it run compared to last time I played? Dude, it is running like a dream. I have everything on max settings. There we go. We have $100, so we can now go back to Jova and finally start doing all that we need to. Sweet, hell yeah. Let's go back to Jova and get this road on the show. All right, first we need to talk to everybody here, chat, because we need to get that white crystal. Hope the knife will serve you well. Yep, you already got that. Don't go out at night without a lantern. Yep, go inside here. Well, I have a white crystal for 50 gold. We can't buy it yet, but we need that And that'll be easy to get now that we have the chain whip. As you can see, we already got 4 money back just from whipping a lamp. The optimizing passion made through the game room things, and there's one more thing that was discovered here. Oh, I see, I see. I mean to flip that around? Ah. Find 3 crystals, white, blue, and red. They will appear on your what? Passion made through the game room things, and there's one more thing. Noted, noted. But yeah, I still need to get the white crystal from Jova. I haven't done that yet. Just because, I've been very busy getting money. Some people will tell you something important. Use the map, find the secrets, search all edges. Knowledge is power. House of Wisdom. Ooh, this is something I have not seen yet. The night is very dangerous. Monsters get stronger. You need a lantern to see at night. We hide at night because it's too dangerous to be outside. Dracula's remains have different powers. Dracula's 5 remains are hidden and guarded. Different whips can cause different effects when used. You can make all your weapons stronger by finding the power upgrades. So this is pretty much your tutorial land, folks. Magic crystals will grant you your safer passage in some places. Magic crystals are of the utmost importance. Some ones are very powerful. You can throw as many as you need. Use all of your findings to survive. Buy a white crystal, trust me. Yep. I do need to get some money, though. To the west is more dangerous than to the east. Yeah. And we only have the chain whip right now, so we should probably stick to the east for the moment being. Hit Deborah Cliff with your head to make a hole. Don't look into the Death Star, or you will die. You need to leave. You're bad luck. The darkness is approaching. Yeah. People usually have more than one thing to say. Talk to everyone. Secrets are everywhere. The way this town reminds you reminds you of Zelda 2. I mean, to be fair, I think Zelda 2 actually took a lot of inspiration from which came out first, Zelda 2 or Simon's Quest? Geez, I was supposed to say you made an optimized patch to the game and it broke a couple things, and then you fixed them except for one thing that was discovered earlier today. It was not game breaker. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, game dev, it's rough. Always new things cropping up. Alright. Oh, we're already getting that good money. Hell yeah. We just need to get up to 50 money, get the crystal. The crystals, of course. Oh, it's town time. We know what to do during the night. We go bonk zombies in town. Chief also, hello game dev, always good to see new people. Independent people often make your apps. Zelda 2 was January 87, Simon's Quest August 87. Okay, so around the same year then. Well, not around the same year, it was the same year. You get what I mean. Ow. That bat's gonna drive me batty. Alright. Come here, you zombies. I need your wallets. Having that chain whip is so nice. Not only does it do a boatload of damage this early on, but getting that extra money helps so much. We're already at 100 monies. Perfect. 110. Don't skip out on the little coins, folks. They do add up. Ooh, almost got hit by that bat. All right. Ooh, okay. So now we can go ahead and we can get the crystal, as well as have a little bit of money saved up for whenever we get back to the other area, so we can get the axe. And the axe will come in handy in the first dungeon, honestly. So we could just keep on saving up a little bit. but I don't think we need the axe for the first area. I think we'll be fine with the holy water and the Kniffy. Mm-hmm. Alright. Do a little dance. There we go. Another dance. Monster dance, in fact. Come on. We got a little bit more money. Not a lot of it more money, but a little bit. Perfect. Okay, it wasn't here, right? Yeah, here's Crystal Man. Crystal Man. All right. Well, we do have the 200 money that was needed to get the axe, but now that we have the crystal, I think it's time we go do our mission. Best place to farm for money at this point in the game is the cemetery east of Alcheba, because the zombie spawn rate is high. True. I was there earlier doing a little bit of farming. That's how I got what I need for the chain whip. Alright, I could go down there, but we're gonna keep on going to the east, folks. We have our white crystal. So, it's time we go into the cave. And I will kill everything along the way. Said everyone in the over, so you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, Relic is very open about the development of this game and everything. Really cool dude, folks. Do be sure to ask and, you know, give him a follow if you can. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Time for the first dungeon. Are you ready, folks? Ooh, we could also buy the garlic. Just thought of that. Lantern on. Berkeley's tomb, off limits. Let the dead rest. No. Ow. I got too greedy on that. It punished me for my greed. Also, folks, learn to master the back whip. The back whip is very important to survival in this. Ooh, we got candle chicken. Hell yeah. The dead ain't resting themselves, then helping them get back to it. Exactly. Exactly. I'm being a good Samaritan here by smacking the dead around. More food. All right. Ooh, jump. There we go. Ooh. Well, that little short you made when you say you can't have shit in the trip pops in your head. I'm glad. Yeah, that I actually saw that. I actually watched that one again here recently. I almost said saw that one again. Of course I saw it. It's on my own channel. But yeah, that one. Oh, the timing could have been better. Oh. And we already got so much gold. Hell yeah. Trying to remember what, because I know there's upgrades in here too. I want to find those along the way. It's been a bit though since I've been in this dungeon, so I has to remembers. Wait for it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's the big boner. See, I could go over there. I could. Or I can do that. Life up. It's all about using your tools. Now, I might want to switch to the Thorn Whip to get my hearts back up. Now I think about it, so we're gonna do that for a little bit. regain our hearts. Crap, don't fall in that. Falling in the poison water is bad. Bad Alm, no biscuit. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's night outside. You can tell because the enemy's eyes are glowing. Which means all the creatures are going to be a wee bit tougher. Well, we almost got our hearts back up to 40, which is nice. We'll want those for once we get over to, See, folks, this is what I was talking about earlier, why we need the white crystal. We couldn't get past this point if we didn't have the white crystal. So it's a good thing we went and grabbed that. Also, save point. Quest has been saved. Alright, back to 40. There we go. Whipping time is here. We got our chains. Alright. If I remember correctly, there is a power-up around here somewhere. Alright. I believe there was either a health up or a whip upgrades. Ooh! I can't remember which. It's been a while. Those coins decide to say it is our time to go. Oh, it's a heart upgrade. Okay, heart max up. That will come in handy. We haven't had any heart max ups yet. So. There we go. Now we can hold 45. Perfect. All right. Let's go Sabe. And then delve deeper into the dungeon. Let's rock. All right, we see a white dragon right there. Actually, can I... He's not raising high enough for me to smack him through the wall. All right. There we go. Take all that. What's right over here? Dead end. All right. Now we take our time going on down. Refill our hearts. Whip another bat. Sometimes you just gotta kill the bat, man. Also, this is the one Castlevania game where the knife has gotten the most use out of me. Whoop, whoop. Nope. There we go. Oh, I froze that bat in place. I don't think that was intended to happen, but you know what? It's not me if I don't accidentally break something. And now we got the mansion theme, which we love to see. Or love to hear, rather. Want that. This is gonna hurt, but it's gonna be worth it. Ow. HP max up. Can I make that jump? Ow. I can make that jump. Good. Barely, but you can make it. I know about that bug. We'll fix it later. Ah, no, that bug's hilarious. Leave it. Call it a feature. That's a funny one. Here we go. All right, we're moving, we're moving. Let's see, to the left should be more poison. This is the Miyazaki part of the game. Or part of the dungeon, anyway. There's the big bonehead again. All right. You know what? We'll stick with the holy water for this. Oh, got a little too gung-ho on that. There we go. Oop, oop. There we are. Nice and easy. That one ASBs? Yep, exactly. Okay, we're at 40 hearts still. We're doing pretty good. Ooh, part of me wishes I had the axe for right up ahead. Because I remember the axe was really useful. Okay, you'll need this oak stick to break through the living wall. 100 gold. You got it. And we got some wall chicken. We love to see it. Okay, and we're gonna go left. Like any good adventurer would. As a certain pro taught us. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's see here. See, we already almost got that 100 money back. That was no worry in the slightest. There we go. Get that Belmont strut going. There we are. Okay, we could go up or to the right. To the right's where the boss is, if I remember correctly. Oop. Must be nighttime. He took 4 hits instead of just 3. All right. With the chain whip. Now, that would also explain all the bats flying around right now, too. We're gonna go up this way first, just because I want to make sure I'm not missing any upgrades. Because as we all know, upgrades, people, upgrades. All right, over here. All right, looking at our map. Yeah, we've combed this place pretty dang good. Oh, wait, hold up. Right, I forgot. I forgot about that. Okay. I didn't read that stuff off to you, did I, chat? I didn't read off what the map does. All right, let's look at the map. All right, look at the stuff up top. It'll show you where the save statues are, as you can see, they're pulsating on the map. But also, just like in Super Metroid, you can see a circle where there will be hidden power-ups. Blues are doorways, reds are church, so on and so forth. So it's got a lot of good work behind it. Ah, there's the Heart Max upgrade. Okay. I wants that. I needs that. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is theirs. And this is why you explore, people. Heart Max up. We can now have 50 hearts. Alright, we're gonna go here. We go down that way, we're not getting back up, so let's go ahead and head over this direction. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Jump over, grab that. All right, look at our map. All right, if we went left, if we went right earlier, we would have wound up right around here. Ow. Okay. So yeah, that's just another path right there. So now we're back on track. We're filling out the map. Totally a kids movie, that one? Which one did I mention? I don't remember. Save point. Alright. Give me my oak stake so I can pierce the wall. Give me my kniffy. Let's rock. Oh, upgrades. I've never seen that movie. I've only heard that said by Milja, time and time again. Big hearts. Love to see it. Wall chicken. I know it's technically a pork chop, but I've always called it wall chicken. It's boss time. The Cyclops. Jump too early. Sometimes, when in doubt, just poke it in the eye. Or you can also do this. Ooh, the holy water doesn't stun lock. Well, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Oh, no, it's not. All right, Kniffy. Ow. Again, folks, use your tools to your advantage. There we go. Oh, that was robots that said it. Okay. You know, okay, maybe I have seen that film then. We now possess Dracula's rib. Which means, folks, it's time to equip the rib. We now have a shield to block incoming fireballs. Hell yeah. Save on up. We've got a lot of money. Let's go ahead and change back to our Thorn Whip so we can go ahead and get our hearts refilled. All right, we can go up or down. We could also go all around. We're gonna go up. Because, folks, we're gonna keep on exploring this way to see what we can get. There was an area in the back, I know, but I believe we need more. Was it Dracula's Rib or Dracula's? Or another Dracula part that we need for that? Either way, we'll be back there for that soon. But for now, I'm looking for upgrades, because the more upgrades that we have, the easier we'll have it with the enemies in the areas, you know? Because look how much damage that guy takes right there. There we go. Whoop. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba da ba da da. Bum ba bum bum ba ba da dum bum bum. And I don't think I need to explain why we want those hearts, because you've seen how useful the sub-weapons have been for us, folks. When in doubt, sub-weapon out. Oh, if I had the axe right here, that'd help out so much right now. Ow, right. Reflect. Alright, we're gonna go to Holy Water. There we are. Sub one out, not your main? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, as much as I love using the whip, the sub-weapons in Castlevania games are usually the better things to use in a lot of cases. They're there to supplement your whip as is, because there's some directions that your whip just can't hit. Or some ways that it just can't hit. Unless it's Super Castlevania 4, then your whip pretty much makes all the sub-weapons pointless, but that's also why Super Castlevania 4, while a fun game, I'm just not as big a fan of as I am the other Classicvanias. Give me Castlevania Bloodlines any day over it. Ooh, it's okay. There's a healing right there from that max HP up. And we got our hearts back up again, too, so we can now go back to our chain whip. Well, that was a swing and a miss. All right. Alrighty then. Let's see. up is the way we need to go. I'm gonna look down here because I don't remember there was an upgrade down here or not. I don't think there is, but I'm gonna look anyway. There was not. There are zombos, however, and we all know that zombos equal money. So, really, who's winning here? I think it's me, because we like treasure. There we go. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. We have to be careful here, though, because one wrong move and we plummet to our deaths. Took one hit, but it's fine. I'd rather take that hit than take a double hit. All right. All right. We're going to go over this way because this is the direction that you're meant to go. You can just drop off to the right there, but it's also a risky maneuver. Plus, I don't know if things have been changed since the last time I played, so I'm going to, play it a little safe. You know? I know, caution. Where's the fun in that? But there are some times where caution, discretion is the better part of valor at points. That is a lot of these guys here. So we're gonna make use of our newfound ability, as was intentioned. That's a good way to show off how to use that ability right there. I'm just gonna be careful. Keep ourselves safe while we're doing this. Drop down here. Grab that heart. Go over here, and there. Fleeman! All right. I want to just throw out a quick thank you for supporting the project all this time. Everything is grown a lot over time. Discord channel exploded over the last 24 hours. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I also threw your game towards Video Game Esoterica because I saw that they were doing a lot of recomps, and your game here needs a lot of attention because it deserves it. It deserves a lot of attention. You did so damn good. And I'm glad I was able to help out from the beginning, man. Well, from ever since the demos got made public. Anyway. And thank you for letting me help. I appreciate it. Been a joy. My pleasure, in fact. Hi, hearts are indeed ammo, Sylvain. Classic Vania. Hearts aren't HP. They're ammu. Ammu. I want to say ammo and ammunition at the same time. I said ammu instead. I mean, technically correct, which is the best kind of correct, but... All right, we can go up or we can go to the right. We're gonna go right. We're gonna make the right decision. And now we go left because we cannot go up. All right. Let's whip these zombos in submission, shall we? Ooh, okay. All right, so let's see. We want to go this way or the left way? Left way has items, right way has items. Both have items. Both are good ways. Oh, but this has an immediate item. There we go. All right, so. Let's see. Where can... Ow. Shield. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta shield it up. Nope. Ah, wall chicken, or candle chicken this time, but wall chicken. Because the candle was on the wall, so wall chicken. Okay, going to the right is the more dangerous way. Let's go up first. That'll lead to the path out and closer to a save point, because I'd like to save before we do any more exploration. Just so we don't lose the stuff that we've got so far, because I know all it takes in any classic Vania style game is one mistake. Come here, walk into this. There we go. Alright, my gut tells me whip this wall. My gut was wrong, but you gotta whip the wall sometime, you know? You never know what you'll find there. Alright, we're gonna keep on going up, because that's gonna be the way out of here. And again, I do want to get to a save point. I almost said checkpoint. Save point. Go ahead and save everything up. Not this way yet. Okay. Just up and to the right. Up and to the right. Yeah, I still remember one of the first things you said whenever you're talking to me, Relic, about, you know, how I play the game. How you kept on going, yes, finally, someone that's actually switching between the sub-weapons. I still remember that to this day. Because it's surprising to me that people really don't like switching from the sub-weapons. They find one and they just stick with it, you know? But when you have so many options, it's just fun to mess around with the variety you get, you know? Speaking of which, we're up top. We should go back to the Kniffy. Actually, let's check our map. Closest town is to the left. Okay. Oh, we also need to grab the garlic. Right. I switched when I forget you have them in the first place. True, that there is also that. Some people only ever remember that they have the whip. This is true. Watch so many people play the game and get their asses handed them so badly. I'm like, dude, just switch the weapon to the one that applies. Sometimes like watching a car wreck when people play games. It really is. It really is. Oh, man. I can't tell you how many times I've gone, you have the weapon. Change. I've watched people play Metroidvanias or Classic Vanias for the first time. Or not even for the first time. Sometimes see people playing it for their umpteenth time and they're still forgetting to change the weapon. It's like, I get it, their first one was Castlevania 4. They're used to being able to whip everything. But please, it's there to help. We already got over 1,000 money, too. That's gonna be very useful for up ahead. Alright. You know what, I'm just realizing I should have gone right if I want to get to the garlic. No, wait, or was it more to the... No, it's more to the left, I think. More to the left. Actually, hold up. No, garlic is to the right. I could walk there and get it. Or I could just warp to Algebra and then walk left a little bit. That'll work. That'll work. Just gotta experience more, but not enough of your streamers are willing to play old school RPGs. Speaking of which... After XCOM is done, I'm getting back to Dragon Quest. I'm going back to Dragon Quest. I'm going to Dragon Quest 2 finally, once XCOM is finished. It's praying at the altar in front of the Berkeley Tome, and then I heard something. Loud inside. Yep, we already talked to this guy. Let's see. I want to use the church here just so I can save. There it is. Alright, our quest has been saved. Now we travel. Oh, the kind of experience of watching someone play something for the first time? Yeah. Alright. Algebra. And now we go left. Wait, first we grab the axe, and then we go left to get the garlic. Because it'd be nice to have the axe, you know? The axe effect is quite nice. Plus, a lot of people will sleep on the axe, but the axe is one of the better weapons in these games. Just because that upward arc helps out so much in areas. You, sir. Axe, 150 gold. You got it. Case in point, folks, the axe in this one goes in a really nice arc. So for those pesky upward climbs, you use the axe. Straightaways, you use holy water or the Kniffy. And yeah, it's just that easy. You still play 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. Yeah, and if I can manage to get it, 10 somehow. But that one's MMO locked on the 3DS, right? Aye, the axe has its own story and arc, exactly. Let's get that garlic. Because the garlic will allow us to get the silver kniffy, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna go grab that. Am I going the right way for that? I think I am. I don't remember. My brain isn't perfect, so sometimes I'm a little I remember sometimes. Other times I don't remember. Other times I misremember. Or in my case, misremember. But that's beside the point. Okay, yeah, should be right over here. And that's why we love the Kniffy. Helps us deal with those tosser skeletons. Here it is. Okay, you, garlic, now. Hey, Ravage. And there's the whole Monsters subquest, Dragon Quest as well. True. True. Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. Use like twisting words? Oh, absolutely. It's always fun. It's always fun. Yeah, there's another key example of why the knife is good. Very useful. We could have just jumped over there and possibly taken a hit, but nah, why do that? Whenever we could just knife it, you know? Got it. Okay. Oh, it was a bat that I got. Ooh, a storm and night. All right. Oh, time to keep moving. There's that one guy who can trade a white crystal for a blue crystal, or rather, just get a blue crystal in this case, I believe. Or is he in the caves this time? I think he's in the caves this time, actually. Either way, we want the silver Kniffy. We want the silver Kniffy. Duck and go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, we have garlic, so we're gonna keep on going over to the graveyard. Because that's where we'll make use of the garlic, folks. You remember that one? You remember how I said it can make ghosts appear? Well, that is a hint at what to do at certain gravestones. And you'll know which gravestones to do it at, too. Oh, right, it's nighttime. They're a little more dangerous. Forgot. Okay, let's not use all our sub-weapon ammo. Let's not use all our hearts. Okay, let's go ahead and... Ooh. Holy water. Yep. That was one pissed off skeleton. You know what? Again, we're going with the Kniffy here for a moment. There we go. Lego my ego. Alright. Garlic. Ah, right here. Remember the smell of garlic. Take the silver knife, please. There we go. And now we have the silver Kniffy. Which, as you all remember, the silver Kniffy, if you look at our instruction manual, silver knife, faster than the knife and pierces all enemies. Enjoy your nap there, wolf. Enjoy your nap. All right, now that we have that, we could continue to the east. We could. But that's going to be where we're going to want some laurels, I believe. Or, Because right now, there's still a lot down here that would be useful to explore. As well as an area over here in Davis Path. We have not gone through the Davis Path yet. That is technically the next place we should have gone. I'm going to keep traveling a bit east, though, just because I'm here and I'm stubborn. Kniffy, haha. Silver Knife takes 2 hearts, which is perfectly fair, you know. 2 hearts for piercing damage. Hell yeah. That's also much better than what it was in other Castlevania games. I remember other Castlevania... Right, we need the blue crystal to get here. That's why we turned around. Right. Okay. So we got to go back. We got to go back to the past. Jack. We're going to get money along the way, just because that's the way I roll. All right. We got $956. We got $956 dues. We're fine. $970 dues. Hell yeah. Out of curiosity, what's everyone's favorite sub-weapon in Castlevania? Because mine, it's tough for me to pick, but I think my personal favorite weapon in Castlevania might actually be the real boomerang from Castlevania Bloodlines. It's just real good in how it's used. Mm-hmm. Hey, Captain Crazy, welcome in. Good to have you. Right, the church was up top. We want to hit that save point to get the healing. All right. There we go. The axe? Axe is a really good one, too. Mm-hmm. What you've seen, the Kniffy? All right, well, the Kniffy is pretty... I'm going to be honest, this game right here is the one where the knife is the most useful. Most other games, the knife is just sort of there. But it does have its uses, most definitely. I could go down there. Or we can go back over to the Davis Path from Jova. Davis Path will lead us back to around here, but there are also upgrades there. And then those upgrades, I believe we can also get the blue crystal or something like that, which will help us in this area. Yeah, let's go back to Jova. Reimagine having attack all the way across the screen? Ah, in that case, you might like the boomerang cross. It goes most of the way across the screen, and then it doubles back, and if you duck it or jump over it, it continues all the way off screen. And it just keeps on going. You gotta keep on flying. It's real good stuff. But that requires trigonometry? I see. All right, we got bats in here. Let's give it. Oh, you know what? I may have to stand corrected. The Bibble is also a really good weapon. Davis Path is off limits to those without a lantern. Well, I have a lantern, so we're going down. Because if I didn't have a lantern, it'd look like this. Not very safe. All right. I think we actually want to go down first, if I remember correctly. There should be some Luta over here. Hell yeah, heart max up. I mean, by technicality, we could have done Davis Path first. Not completely, but we could have done a good chunk of it first. I hear that flea man. Alright, that flea man's been taken care of. We're gonna go down and around first, honestly. Let's get our holy water since we're traveling down. Give us a nice downward attack. So have I missed anything? So far I've not missed anything along the way. That's good. Your battle was awesome, and you stand by. Yeah, the bib was really good in original Castlevania, and I remember using it this one too. It is just, ooh, it is a boss destroyer. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I do wonder if I'm gonna be able to beat this without taking a death. Possibly not, because I will get greedy. Mark my words, I will get greedy. Now that's a lot of bats. Let's not say we did. There we go. Let's go this way, just in case there's some loot. Because there might be some loot along this way as well. We already got the one that was in the wall. There was wall chicken. That certainly helps. Oh, so you know what? I just realized I'm gonna do something. Because I just realized I can do this, and I haven't yet. Why have I not done this? This is a special occasion. We're going to go ahead and, oh, I can't activate it while I'm live? Oh, come on. I had to do it beforehand. Ah, well, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. I was going to activate sub discounts, but it is what it is, unfortunately. You know? All right. Well, putting that away and bringing back up OBS. There we go. Can't get greedy on the RAR. True. And thank you for saying la vie. I appreciate it. Looks like we're going to be heading down, so let's get our holy water equipped again. And remember correctly, I think the holy fire is down here somewhere. Oh, I see those bats. Okay. You know what? I'll change my sub-weapon in a bit. There we go. We're just going to move on through. That is such a good... The axe is such a good angle. Save point. We love to see it. Hell yeah. Bring me evidence of Dracula's death. Go right. Okay, so yeah, Dracula's rib is what we need for this area over here. That said, before we go there, we could explore a little bit. And you all know I like to explore. Subject of Bass. Ottawa is a fun board game, and Sherman is the current Digimon series, just adorable. Ooh, hell yeah. I have yet to see much of the current Digimon series. I need to. Ow. I'm equipped with the wrong sub-weapon at the moment. Whoops. Okay. Let's keep moving. Did I miss anything so far? No. All right. Again, we love it when we don't miss a thing. Because I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to miss a thing, you know? Power max up, and some wall chicken. Hell yeah. It's been a solid watch for you so far. We love to hear it. Man, Digimon is also one of those franchises that's grown up with its audience. I'm very happy for that. Okay, where am I? I'm getting ready to connect back to where that path is. Well, that bonehead is now in the drink for all eternity. I just like how all the areas where things are breakable, you can more or less tell that you need to break the wall. It's very nice. Very good, signposting. That's the word I was looking for. Ow. All right, we're gonna keep on exploring down. Okay, fine. Here it is. This is what I was thinking of. Those who dare pass this point will be viciously burned. Now, thing is, you can get through this without Dracula's rib, but why would you? And that allows us to get the Sacred Flame. Oh, not anymore, you can't? Oh! It fires that much, huh? Or did you make it to where those fireballs can't be whipped away? Ooh, I'm curious now. Man, now I wish I had tried it just to see. But now we have the Sacred Flame. We're gonna hit the save point that's right over here. And we're gonna deliver that stuff. No, you can't whip them away, but the fire comes too fast. You're not just walking through it with a whip. Fair. Fair. You know, on another save file, I'll have to test and see if I can find a way to do that. Just to see. There we go. Oh, bat. Need TAS to try this out? Nah, just stubbornness and determination. Still one here. Nope, we've gotten everything picked up so far. Perfect, perfect. We love to see it. Yep, bring him evidence. Ow. $65 hearts. Save point. And we keep on moving through here. Be careful along the way, because you don't want to fall into that water. Simon is much like a Smash Brothers Melee player. You don't want to go into deep water, because a bath will kill you. Alright, let's see. Nope! I thought I could duck it. I couldn't. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna go to last save. That's our first death. My hitbox was just a little too tall on that. You know, that was also probably karma for me making that joke. There we go. That time I was able to duck the bat. There we go. Nice and easy does it. Okay, I'll check chat in a moment. Wait, I don't have my lantern on. What am I doing? I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes. I was doing that the hard way. Look at the chat real quick. Dang, someone's so filled from all the undead bats will kill him like a hedgehog? Yep, exactly. Can't read chat without his lantern. You better believe it. Absolutely need my lantern to read chat. Ah yes, Count Dracula. I shall bring you back to life. Give that to me. It's a bloody zombie. And we're gonna send him straight to hell. We now possess the blue crystal. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, because I remember that guy just running back and forth a lot. Usually I remember cheesing him with the holy water, not holy water, the sacred flame still. Just because I know going up on the areas and using that in the direction that he's walking will definitely get him to take a lot of damage. So, I almost fell into a pit. But yeah, ooh, okay. Safety, now we have the blue crystal. You all know where we can go now. If you've been paying attention, that is. Because there was a spot that said to kneel with a blue crystal. Okay, Skelebabb. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop running away and take your beating like a... He is gone. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't want to beat him up any... Oh, he's back. Okay. Ow. There we go. Sometimes you gotta talk down to the enemy. Let them know who's boss. You know? I should probably start using the Thorn Whip again to get my hearts back. Ow. Oh. And that Skelebabb is gone forever. Or at least until the next time we get here. Okay, let's actually use the Sacred Flame here. That'll make it easier. For that guy. Get the hearts. Oh god. Ow. Okay. There we go. And then... burn this guy to the ground. Whip him. Whip him good. There we go. We're back up to 35 hearts. You'll love to see it. Alright, let's go to the Silver Kniffy. Okay, I converted all the individual blocks that make up levels in instant static meshes, and what happens was it ended up combining some of the blocks that you didn't want combining when you used your tool and overlooked a couple areas that I had to go back and fix. This is one of those areas you forgot about. Fair. And hey, Nicholas, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea real quick. And now, let's get back to it. We can turn off our lantern here because, you know, it's sort of lit up as is. And we get to listen to this theme again. I love this theme right here. Oh! We'll buy an oak stick while we're here too. We get it a little bit cheaper here than if we were to buy it later. At least from what I remember. Alright, we've gone... Yeah, we've gone everywhere, man, we've gone everywhere. Alright, let's see. Want that, thank you. Alright, we're gonna keep moving. Because there's still some spots that we need to explore on... Well, in the dungeon here, honestly. Okay, we have pretty much all our hearts back. Let's go ahead and go back to our chain whip. Yeah, because if we go left up there, we can go back around this way, and there was a upgrade that we could... I can't remember if it was health or if it was a whip upgrade. I think it might... Maybe both. Maybe both. Because as you can probably guess, if I can get a whip upgrade, I'm going to get me a whip upgrade. I love being able to whip things. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I enjoy whipping things. It's always a fun time. I know what I said. Lantern on! Alright, moving on. Let's see. Yeah, that is a hell of a line, ain't it? Alright, I should have known that guy was gonna be right there. 'Tis an old tradition having Fleamen pop up. Not Fleamen, Mermen pop up where, where candles are. Oop, did that too early. We're too late, technically. All right. Careful. Yoink. All right. We want the axe here because this. It just helps out. It just helps out. See, having the axe for this part right here, super useful. That's why I kept saying, right tool for the right job. They'll still use them somewhat sparingly, because hearts aren't infinite. Come here, walk into this. Hi, back. I'm Alm. Better than enjoying being whipped? True. Means I'm the one that gets paid money. Okay. Well, I thought linking the joke would be fun, but nope. Face went red on that one. Nope. Nope. All right. Okay. Anyhow. Holy fire. Okay. I believe right here we just jump over this way. Yep, we can make it safely. A little bit of a shortcut. Did I miss a turn at Albuquerque? I feel like I missed a turn at Albuquerque. No, not yet. Okay. There we go. There we are. Eat holy fire! There we go. Had a feeling that would be enough to kill it with a single whip afterwards. Careful. Ooh, we almost fell right into the water there. You know, let's jump over that guy before we do any more nonsense against him. I'm just gonna leave that money there. It's just some coins, and we got a fair amount already. Fucking Fleeman! Fleemen are almost as bad as Medusa heads. Almost. Nothing is quite as bad as Medusa heads. Then again, I'm also biased, because I'm the person who, a long time ago when I used to use Facebook, made a group called I Hate Medusa Heads. Well, one of the many groups. There were many of the groups. I want to say there's about 5 groups. No, probably 50. Now think about it. Like fast fan game. Hold up, let me read it. Now then, yeah. It's about to do the sticks and stones, dash whips and chains thing, but thought it would go too far. But damn, playing Castlevania fan game. Spent a lot of time on. Don't talk about whipping things and getting paid for it. I don't need any lawsuits. You know what? Fair. Facebook, that felt anxious. I'll make you feel more ancient. MySpace. So, I did warn you. You know what? Did I deserve that all-out attack? Probably. Alright, let's go this way first. Aw, he jumped over the flame. You know what? Alright, you snarky bastard. Get daggered. Whoop. Nope. Okay, we're gonna need to be a little careful here. Because I gotta remember, it is still nighttime out. The enemies are gonna take more hits to kill right now. Luckily, we have holy fire! Alright, let's go through the water here a little bit. Just to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. Okay, so through the water is a path. But there's gotta be a reason for going up that way, too. Ow. AOL Instant Messenger, drop the... Yep. You've got mail, you've got mail, you've got, goodbye. Who remembers that old commercial? I sure do. Alright, well, if there was a reason to go up top instead of down low, I'm not sure what it was. Platforming practice, possibly. That is probably faster. Fleaman. There we go. Dead Fleaman. Which we approve of. That one Fleaman did not agree with my message that I sent, you know? But you know what? That's fine. He doesn't have to agree with the message I sent. Doesn't mean that it's wrong. Alright, let's check our map. We could go... I know, we need to go up here. Hold up. I know what we're doing here. Move out every zig. Because all your base are belong to us. Science doesn't need to, you like it to be true? Exactly. I believe there's an upgrade. Oh my gods! So many Fleamen. Oh lordy, that was a lot of Fleamen. Okay. And if I go left... At least there's something else. No, I want to go straight up right now. Sound like Kronk? Okay. Grab this upgrade. Hell yeah. Okay, that's more health, which we will need. Mark my words, we will need it. There we go. God, I love being able to swap the sub-weapon on the fly like that. Very, very useful. You know what? Piercing. There we go. Careful. Careful. Okay. This is leading back. There's also another way to the right and down. We'll explore this route first. Then we'll go to the right and back. I can't wait to get the Morning Star. That way you can beat the shit out of these Fleamen from a distance. Okay, yeah, we circled over this way. Alright, so we want to go to the right, down, and then left. Because as you can see, there's a way over there. We'll go down, around, like that. Explore this route. Then we'll go to the left over here, all the way across. Not hit that save point. We'll go up instead, get the upgrade parts that are there, then back down, hit the save point. And then we go up and around, and then we can warp to where we want to be. But for now, we're going to keep on exploring. Smaller chance of death. Exactly. Exactly. Whew. These are some terrifying jumps, though. I'm going to be real. I sense bullshit if I let that flea man live. Alright, we're gonna go holy water for a moment. There we go. Okay, now I feel safe doing this. Perfect. Also, let's go down the normal way. I'm also gonna change my whip. I want my hearts. Five hits, 4 hearts. You know what? That's a good trade if I do say so myself. Almost back up to full hearts. You'll love to see it. Oh, right. There's a white dragon here. I love how the white dragon's trying to be all intimidating and he shoots one fireball. No. Alright, we have the blue crystal, so we can go this way. We can go on down, but let's check over on this wall. For some wall chicken and a HP max up. Back online for the internet? Welcome back there. Glad to hear you got back with the internet. Alright, we're going down. Not on this side, though. But it will be down in an earlier round. Okay, we just take our time. I'm gonna grab that holy fire. It does good damage. As you can see. Especially if you can get it while they're walking that direction. Alright, let's go back. Right, the holy... That takes so many things. Holy water. Ow. I could have waited a little bit, because I have a feeling night's probably about to end. But... And it is a horrible night to have a curse. I love that feature. That's just such a fun little thing. Heart max up. You now have 80 hearts. And HP max up. Again, you'll love to see it. Alright, we hear the flea man over there. We're gonna take care of the flea man over there. And of course, folks, this is why you constantly keep on moving. Ooh, we got soldier skeletons now. Okay. I'm using the wrong one. Hold up. Silver Kniffy. All right. All right, there we go. Well, we definitely have a lot of cash money now. That's for certain. And you all should recognize where we are now, because before we've been around this spot and couldn't make a certain jump back. Are you chasing me? You really want to chase me? Are you sure about that? All right, Zombo. Your funeral. Or re-funeral. Over here. Whip upgrade! I knew there was one around here somewhere. Whip power up. Hell yeah. Okay, could go down, or we can keep on going up. Let's keep going up. We'll check down later. Oh wait, no, we'll check down now just to fill out the map. There we are. But yeah, now our whip is going to do even more damage, which we love to see. There we go. Ooh, money. We got 1,730 bucks. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We're gonna need more than that for down the road, but You're not making any more whip jokes tonight? Ah. Let me guess. Can't top the ones that have already been made? Ah. There we go. And we got that entire side area over there done. Perfect. Don't want to add more fuel to the fire? Ah, fair, fair. Whew, you know what? I just realized I'm very, very lucky E wasn't around to hear me make that joke. Otherwise, I would never hear the end of it. She already got me once whenever she was talking about how there was a crank in Hitman. And I said, oh man, I know cranks all too well. So much cranking in Resident Evil. And she just immediately went towards, yeah, so much, always cranking it, huh? It's like, no! No! I was laughing, but I was also dying a little bit. Oh, that was she got me good with that one. As a matter of fact, chat here got me good with that one too. Yep, because, yeah, that is my nickname from Resident Evil. The master of cranking it. What type of cranking it is not the one that people think. It's about actually using cranks, but... All right. I will never live it down. You know what? That's perfectly fine by me. Because if you can't tease each other, are you really friends? You know? Alright, we're going around along the bottom path first, just because I want to make sure I'm not missing anything when it comes to map-wise. We got ourselves a tosser down there. All right. Okay, looks like there's nothing down low, but there's definitely something up top. Otherwise, there won't be a split path. You know what? That flea man had it coming. Alright. Staring Kniffy. We're starting to... We've lost a few hearts along the way, but that's fine. Wait, was the top right route just faster? I think it might have just been faster. Either way, we have to explore. You know we have to explore. It's my MO. I am the adventurer, after all. Exploring is part of who I am. If I'm not exploring, I'm doing it wrong. Alright. Yeah, I think top route is just faster. Yes, indeed it is. Alright, unless... Hold up. Yep, just money. Alright. But those guys looked at me funny, so they had to go. I can make that jump. I cannot make that jump. But now I can. So top right was just the faster path. Gotcha. Which stream was this? Oh, it was one of Eve's Hitman streams. It was the last one of the story missions, if I remember correctly, because she was on a train. There we go. HP max up. Hold up. How do I... Oh, I probably need Dracula's rib to get... Not do that. Dracula's... Yeah. No. What's it is? Nail. His nail to get through that wall then. Alright. Well, in that case... I think... What we do here is we go out, we save, then we go left, up, right, use the fast travel point, go all the way over to Algebra, get through the cemetery, and go down that. I think that's the plan here. We do have the blue crystal now, after all. But yeah, one thing I really like about this fan remake of Simon's Quest here, well, aside from it just existing in general, because it's been a blast to play, is the fact that it's much... It has Castlevania... Correction, it has some Classicvania mechanics, but also a lot of Super Metroid DNA. Or, actually, I'd say Zero Mission DNA. Just because of how everything is handled, it's just a nice, proper combination of both. Some people immediately think Symphony of the Night. Nah. Symphony of the Night had a lot of good stuff in it, but a lot of the DNA here comes from Metroid. But the combat mechanics come from Castlevania. Same with the theming. Alright, time to climb. Alright, there we go. We got some good stuff going for us there. The way you time that whip so you can catch them at the start of animation is skill. Exactly. His thing of, I've got so much experience with these games. So much. Heart max up. I knew we'd be coming back this way eventually, so I wanted to save that until now. Go down here. Save that up. I could have done that before I went into that dungeon there, but it's fine, you know? We didn't need it at the time. Now, one thing to keep in mind, folks, is that Simon's hitbox in this is a pill shape, which means you can technically bump your head off things to gain extra speed if you're doing jumps in a tight corridor. New Plisco, what about Yellow Chaos Emerald? Listen, we're still looking for that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. We'll find it one day, though. Oh, I missed a thing here. Let me read. It was a beautiful... Let me see. He even said himself, yep. It was a beautiful accident, too. I was only shooting at Leon and was calling someone the master of cranking it, but then all jumped in front of the bullet saying, second only to me. Yeah. Yeah, I looked at Leon and said, get down, Mr. President. That's a good shout. Thank you. I've had a lot of practice. All right, let's save in here real quick. Alrighty then. Trying to remember where we... Oh, right, we're gonna warp to, Algebra. I mean, we could also go back to Joba and go left, but, I wanna go through Algebra first. We're gonna go to the right. You know, go in the natural order. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry about that. Total chest pain. Alright. Off we go. Whoop. Ah, couldn't duck that one. And you know what they say, if you can't duck it. Fuck it. Yep. Tactical, getting hit by that bat there to make sure I could go ahead and have iframes for sniping that Scalabob. Would I have rather not gotten hit by the bat? Yes. But it was still tactical. Okay. And whoop. Aha! Gotcha. Alright, so. Oh, gods. I didn't expect him to stop right then there. I should have expected. You know, I was getting greedy. I should have expected. Anytime I start getting greedy, that's when I should expect it. There we go. I've just been getting super greedy here. But it's okay. We're going to be hitting a save point soonish, I believe. Good thing we got that whip upgrade, too. Makes it to where we can deal with these skeletons in 3 hits at night with the chain whip instead of 4. Deal with the magic of the blue crystal? Well, we have the blue crystal, so... drain that lake! The fact that Leon's last name is Kennedy makes that even more fun. Yeah. Thank you for catching on to that pun. That was actually intentional. Could maybe do a Sonic, but have to listen to Roger Craig Smith more. Alright, now here's the question. Do we want to go down to the dungeon first, or